you guess where I'm going? It's going to be Romania, Bucharest, baby. But I'm really excited about this one.
All we're going to be talking is everything business.
And we are here in Bucharest. Well, we're actually at a location.
You need about £700 a month to survive here. I'm discovering the infrastructure. Is it worth investing here? Doing JVs, developments over here? But it's important just to know what's happening around the world and be open-minded. But Romania is definitely on the map of up-and-coming countries. I was with a billionaire this morning who was friends with one of the prime ministers.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. You're probably thinking another property vlog. Well, part of entrepreneurship and business is all about traveling and meeting new business partners, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm on an aeroplane, and you guess where I'm going? It's gonna be Romania, Bucharest, baby. Yeah, I've never been here before, been to over 70 countries, but I'm really excited about this one. Not only to check out the new scenes and buildings and what's going on over there, but also to meet a brand new business partner. We're looking to do something very different to revolutionize the real estate industry and to make sure that people are actually learning about property in a correct way. And that's going to be a few different ways. Now, one thing you got to realize is I'm good, baby, but I don't know everything. And especially when it comes to automation, systemization, and it comes to technology, that's not my forefront. I'm born in the 80s, baby, so I haven't been born with an iPad in my hand like some of these people who've been born from 2000s. But my business partner is really, really good, savvy with all the technological sort of side of things. So I thought, hey, why let's do a Zoom call? Let me come to your country, let me have a little look what you're all about, and let's see where we can get to. So I hope you enjoy this one, and we turn this on, you'll see us at the airport already. Hate airports, you just never know what's gonna happen or what rules and regulations, but hopefully we're fully prepared and we're gonna be boarding our flight. See you in a bit. Peace.
So we're at Luton Airport. I found a little jaiwala. You know what? I was going to sit in the VIP lounge, but I then decided not to use my passes. I get 6 a year, and it's literally an hour and a half. And I was thinking, I had a late munch last night. You know, it was a nice taboo. It was called the Pods near Hertfordshire, and still full from that. So I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I thought, maybe I could have a nap for an hour and a half. And I thought, you know what? I've got a 3-hour flight. What am I going to do on the flight? It's not one of them prestige ones. You know what I mean? So I thought, let me have a little something to drink here. A little bit of a couple of little posts on LinkedIn, Instagram. And once we finish that now, I'm like, yeah, as soon as I'm going to be checking in about literally under an hour, when we get on the aeroplane, we'll go to sleep for a little bit. So nice and fresh. So when my business partner picks me out from the airport, I'm going to be ready for that 90-minute conversation, you know, hour and a half to get to his place. All we're going to be talking is everything business. So that's what I'm doing. That's how I stay productive, and just be a little bit mindful of your time as well, guys. Whenever you're doing anything, think how can you be most productive and how can you plan ahead. But let's see you once we get into the place.
We are here in Bucharest. Well, we're actually at a location just about an hour away, and we've just checked in to our Airbnb. Shall I say hotel? They've got breakfast served here. This looks quite nice. This looks like a little bit modern. I always love checking out the interior when you're ever anywhere. Shower place here. Beautiful. So I'm going to be having a barbecue tonight. Let's see what it's all about. But I'm about to get a shower, so I'll see you in a bit.
So we're in the center of Bucharest. As you can see, people are just walking past. I actually love Romania. Honestly, like, this was beyond my wildest imaginations. It's actually in par with central London. The property prices here are between £3 and £4 million in some of the most central places. And did you know that the Parliament building is actually one of the heaviest in the world? I think it's the top 2, which I thought, you know, the Houses of Parliament in London was the one that was the most secure because of Guy Fawkes. But I've just had some beautiful sorbet, and if you haven't had sorbet, I'm telling you, you need to come to this place where we've just come to, and it's absolutely amazing because the flavors are tantalizing from here. You know, it's not like just normal ice cream that makes you blow. It looks like it's like from years and years of, you know, recipes passed down. We've also had some nice cuisines in like a traditional Romanian food, and it was in a nice cathedral. But I was with a billionaire this morning who was friends with one of the prime ministers, who's in line to become the top person here, and also is friends with the guy who owns Therm, which is the spa place what a lot of people come here to do, where there's about 20 saunas, etc. And he was telling us a little bit about the dynamic. One of the biggest developers here is called One, and they are actually a billionaire company, and they haven't started so long ago, so just around the 2000s, etc. But I'm discovering the infrastructure. Is it worth investing here, doing JVs, developments over here? But it's important just to know what's happening around the world and be open-minded. But Romania is definitely on the map of up-and-coming countries, and I think looking back in 15 years time, I'll be looking going, you should have invested here. But I hope that really helped in making it clear if you should come to Romania or not. But I've definitely got some business partners here who are keen to work, especially in the technological area, and the salaries are quite different to the UK. The cost of living is quite cheap here in Romania. You need about £700 a month to survive here. That's including a little bit of rent. Some bills are quite low in here and some food shopping. So imagine paying somebody £700 where they could work remotely here. They'll be totally happy with that from what you're doing in the UK. And that's sort of not in a sense of taking advantage of anybody. It's just freedom. They have freedom to work anywhere in the world, and that could be in Romania, and at the same time you're doing something really good for somebody out here, and at the same time you're getting some cost-effective labor in the UK. So there's many different things that you can look at when you're here in Romania, etc. I'll drop a few other little clips and videos in so you can get a great sense of what's happening or what's going on. But till next time, peace.